Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome to Global Yoga Festival. Yes, welcome all, and over to Manisha ji.
Yeah. Namaste everyone. Welcome all at Global Yoga Festival, an initiative taken by Dr. Vikas Chote sir and Shwetambari ma'am at Swasti Yoga Center. Myself Manisha Garg. I'm associated with Swasti Yoga Center from around 3 years. As you all know, Swasti Yoga Center is celebrating 75 years of Indian independence. This is a live platform where Swasti Yoga Center is trying to spread the knowledge and importance of yoga through various programs, workshops, prominent guest speakers, yoga and wellness discussions, live guiding sessions, panel discussions, essays and quiz competitions, bhajan, kirtan, and many more. So I'm Manisha Garg, as a member of Swasti Yoga Center, appeal to all our members to join this Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav by Swasti Yoga Center. Now let's start with our session today, which is going to be something different and also interesting. Today we have 3 different speakers from 3 different places who are going to speak on one common topic, that is spreading traditional yoga in Europe. So let me introduce our first speaker. It is Lionel Jeannin sir. Lionel sir is a retired French engineer born in Burgundy. He grew up with a typically Western education. After graduation, he worked in the shipbuilding industry, then in the paper industry, and finished his career in the agri-food industry. He discovered yoga at the age of 40 and practiced it occasionally based on these professional journeys. After his retirement, he started practicing yoga daily and took training as a teacher of Hatha Yoga and then of Yoga Nidra in France. Wanting to learn more about yoga philosophy, he then joined the training at Swasti Yoga Center in 2020. Today, Ayush certified yoga wellness instructor. He is following the training of yoga teacher and evaluator with Swasti Yoga Center. He has just created Swasti Yoga was a French association in affiliation with Swasti Yoga Center to promote traditional yoga and the Yoga Certification Board in France. He has just created Swasti Yoga Center in affiliation with Swasti Yoga Center to promote traditional yoga and Yoga Certification Board. As a volunteer, he has 3 yoga classes. Lionel sir is also certified in hypnotherapy, sophrology, and Reiki. So that's great achievements by you. Now our second speaker is Paola Girolametto ma'am. Now something about her. Paola ma'am is an expert yoga therapist, Hatha yoga teacher, and wellness coach. She has been certified pregnancy yoga trainer, yoga therapist, and Ministry of Ayush yoga wellness instructor through Swasti Yoga Center, and now works as a guest faculty at Swasti too. She also deals with individual yoga therapy sessions in person at the Bolzano and Marino in Italy. In association with Swasti Yoga Center, she would be starting YCB preparation courses from September 2022 for Italian students. Starting in 2023, she will also take an organizing cultural trips to India and students exchange programs. Paola ma'am is a soul leader, and her commitment is that everybody lives empowered and healthy in body, mind, and soul. Our third speaker is Laura Albors Moncho. Now something about her. Laura Albors Moncho is a yoga wellness instructor, kids yoga instructor, raw living vegan food chef, and healthy lifestyle coach from Barcelona, Spain, but currently living in Mexico. In 2015, she opened her own 100% organic, raw and living vegan food restaurant in Barcelona with a purpose of spreading consciousness of health and healing through food and lifestyle. After 5 years, she got interested in the understanding of the mind and emotions and completed the progressive and intensive workshop of Dr. Joe Dispenza about changing thoughts and beliefs to go beyond our limitations through lectures and meditations. After this course, she had an inner call to move towards real ancient yoga. So in March 2021, she went to India at Swasti Yoga Center for 5 months. She completed the yoga teacher training course level 1, level 2, as well as kids yoga. She also learned and experienced Indian culture by integrating herself in their lifestyle and living like an Indian. During the time in India, she organized retreats and taught together with her teachers. She is currently doing the online level 3 yoga teacher and evaluator in the same school. After India, she went back to Barcelona for 2 months, where she organized a few yoga and brunch events and also did some yoga lifestyle counseling. At the end of 2021, she decided to travel again as her biggest passion, and a way of keeping expanding her consciousness is traveling. She went to Mexico first to help different non-profit organizations, and after she started teaching kids yoga and conscious food in a children's learning center, where they changed their present to improve their future, where children are and feel free to express their feelings. A month ago, she went on a Europe trip with her yoga teachers from India, where they all participated in several yoga activities and retreats. She also organized a yoga retreat in Barcelona. Now she is going back to Mexico to keep sharing her love and her aid to raise kids and adults' consciousness from a holistic point of view, making them go inwards, bringing out their full potential and empowering them to be the change needed for the world. So that's great. Very much motivative and encouraging for all of us. So now I request to all of you, Lionel sir, Laura ma'am and Paola ma'am, to start over the session with prayer.
Yogena chittasya padena vacha
Malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaran munina patanjali pranjaliranatosmi.
Gently. In your palms, in your eyes, relax. Over to you, Lionel ji.
Yes, thank you, Manisha ji, for introduce me.
Thank you, sir.
Well, so well. And first, I would like to thank Vikas sir to allow me to use Swasti Yoga in the name of the association that I created, Swasti Yoga Vosges. And above all, that is in affiliation with Swasti Yoga Center, which give a pledge of seriousness and openness for a new ECNO association. I'm also very happy that the first events organized by Swasti Yoga Vosges took place in the presence and with the participation of Shwetambarenam, Loraji, and Vikas sir. And of course, meet them for the first time. It was very, very enjoyed. Just little precision. In Europe, there is always lady first. I always began by the ladies. The first event took place in my village, where yoga practitioners of all levels were invited, and also 2 French yoga teachers trained in French yoga school. Everyone was welcome with a drishti carefully donated by Shwetambarima. Then, in turn, each led part of the yoga session. It was a great opportunity for each teacher and practitioner to appreciate the different methods and ways of doing of the 6 teachers. Then a snack with the occasion of many exchange, where Shwetambarima Vikasji made discover to the participants a small part of the Indian culture and yoga concepts. The 2 guest teachers, French teachers, were also very interested. They approached the traditional yoga and by the yoga certification board. Next slide, please. The second event was the meeting with pupils from the primary school of Lutoli. It was a wonderful time. The children were fantastic. They participated with interest and enthusiasm of all the time of your interventions. A quickly presentation of India on my guests, writing in Sanskrit on the meaning of Namaste, the discovery of Sanskrit alphabets, and an addition in Devanagari numbers, reading a fable from Sir's book, Panchatantra on Yoga Sutra, a very interesting exchange after about the moral of the fable Samadhana, where all had great times. The children richly deserve that the book be offered to the library of the school. Thank them to everything they wrote us. It was really a very, very interesting and enthusiastic meeting with these children. The teacher said me before that it was very difficult after half an hour to continue to interest on the children of about 9-10 years was very dissipated. But all the time we stay about 1 hour, and all along the meeting, they were interesting and very, very participated. It was very a great meeting with that. Next slide, please. Another event, it was an intervention in one of my yoga class at l'ECSP de Cornimont. In a wonderful place, we all participated in the yoga session. The highlight was the end of the session when the caster explained by question and answer the concept of yoga. When I asked my students what they would like to do for the last session before summer holidays, they just asked me to invite them back. I think that no need to say more. I think that all these people have discovered the tradition of India, discovered the powerful of yoga. Differently than I can do it as a European teacher. And it's today I have some of them that say me that probably people are very, very stiff, it's difficult for them all the asana. And they say that they are not sure to continue to practice yoga the next years. But they say me after this meeting with Shwetambariji and Ikaji, they say me that no, they are sure that they will be to continue, and they have given their inscription for the next year. It is a very, very, very good thing for all these people. Next slide, please. The last event was a surprise. When I learned that Shwetambarima had just published an Ayurvedic cookbook, The Taste of Maharashtra, with my friend Olivier, a chef in the renowned schools, we organized a special cooking course with the senior high school students. the challenge was to cook only vegetables, which is not really a French habit. A great cook from Tretambari, Mam and Logigi, who demonstrated to the students and to us too that healthy Ayurvedic cooking can also be delicious. Congratulations on all the two guest chefs. I said that it was very interesting, but at the beginning, the students were freely and they don't talk. And for around the time, they began to discuss, they began to discover what Shwetambariji and Loraji do. They began to have a new approach of this cooking, this vegetable cooking, or for Loraji vegan cooking. And say that when Vikas Ji explained them the sense of the Ayurvedic, like in the Bhagavad Gita, the same with the Rajas food, that's magic food, and swastik food. It was very interesting, and they began to understand what is really the meaning. In fact, it is on all these vegetable foods. I think it was very interesting. And the most point, it was just at the end. There's a picture in the right side, and because at the end of the meeting, we have a taste of all the meat, all the clothes that Shwetambariji and Loraji prepared. And I see the students began to taste and taste again and again and again and again. Surely it was probably they discovered that they can cook other things that in the French traditional cooking. It's with meat and the fish and a lot of fats and so I think that it was very, very interesting for all of the students. And probably with the school, possible that we have a link with them, and probably to continue to introduce this kind of cooking. And the head chef Olivier is also very, very interesting to promote this new cooking. And today in France there are more and more of vegetarian peoples. And he said that in the restaurant today, it's a very good thing that you are at minimum one course of one menu for vegetarian. And I think that they began to understand what is the meaning of this food, and they are very, very interesting. And also they know that this food could be very, very delicious today. Next slide, please. And I said that all the participants of these events were cheerful. But another important point is that the local press has published articles about it. They show us the interest in yoga growth in France, which can only be good for everyone. I think that, it's difficult because I live in the little village, and to have some article in the newspaper, it's difficult. And I saw that you have the local journalists that, of course, they're ready to publish them, but he don't decide what the newspaper publish. And I'm very, very happy that in the headquarters of the newspaper, which is at 200 kilometers from here, they said that it was interesting to publish these articles, and I think that it's a good thing for the yoga, and I think that you must continue to discuss, to publish, to demonstrate and promote the traditional yoga. Next slide, please. Yeah, the yoga everywhere in daily life. There were these events, but also every day it was meetings, sharing, exchange of your different culture emotions, and love. Thank you, Shrimtaji, Lauraji, and Vikashji, for all this positive and powerful energy that you have communicated to all. Now, you could come back whenever you want. Thank you.
Yes, so everybody, give a big round of applause. And without Lionel ji, nothing, not even a small iota or a percent of this would have been possible. And behind all this, you know, like behind the Purusha, there is always the Prakriti. And they both cannot be without each other. So in that way, we have a hidden person, and that energy is of Helen ji. So 3 cheers for her.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, they both are the source of energy, and they both complete each other. And being with them, you can feel this completeness, the love of the family. And yeah, Laura was also there to experience it. And yes, the kind of hard works which has gone into it is the preparation, the systematic planning for like since days. This is requiring a lot of efforts. So the whole yoga fraternity is extremely proud and extremely grateful for all these efforts taken by you. Thank you.
Actually,
Okay.
Helen ji and Lionel ji, namaste from India. Whenever we was there with them, it was a very, very special days in my life.
Yes,
Whatever
yes.
I experienced, that I cannot express all the things in words. That are all my feelings, my whatever kind of love I have experienced, I cannot share it because this is a beautiful thing. You can see my face, what kind of beautiful things we have experienced when we were there. The Laura, Vikas, and me, like a kids, we live with them like a friends. We stayed with them. We enjoyed each and every moment. And the place where they both are living, the place is very wonderful, very wonderful. You can feel the vibes. And these vibes are due to these two personalities. The beautiful couple, Lionel and Helen ji. Thank you so much to make us feel this each and every moment of that Litholis place. This place makes beautiful because you both are there. And we could able to experience this place because of you. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for the each and everything. I cannot say because it's a love actually, and I experienced that. And it's a kind of, you can say it as a union yoga. And because of this yoga, we are able to meet and we are able to see each other and we are able to experience this all the things. So the whole 5 days are very, very, very precious for us. Experience this all the things.
Thank you, thank you. But you know, really, it was exactly the same thing for us. And we very, very enjoyed that. Today, we remember it all along probably all your life. And yeah, and every day, sometimes we think that's what we do. What is the good thing to do? What is the sometimes a bad stuff that arrive? They say no, 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 no. Forget. Just remember all the time that we have spent together. And
yes,
just
yes.
a smile and.
Yes, you both are in our heart and always love, lots of love.
Yes, yes, yes. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Yes. So we will take the journey ahead. Now over to Paola ji for the next wonderful part of the session.
Okay. Namaste and ciao to everybody. So we had a pleasure to have you guys here for 4 days, and I just want to take you all through this beautiful journey. And to the people here in the north of Italy, it was a discovery. That's what it was. This journey was a discovery for everyone into discovering what yoga really is, and what we discover is mainly this union of yoga, that is union of culture, union of thoughts, union of people, union of traditions, union of everything, right? And this was the main thing that we could discover through this experience. And then we brought important things that we will develop in the future, and this was like laying foundation for something important here to happen, especially with yoga, but also with Ayurveda, with cooking and so on. So in 360 degrees into yoga. And the people who participated, or also the people who didn't participate, but were just involved in the preparation and in the talking. And then, after you guys were here, we shared a lot to other students, and everybody could feel that sense of union, and and that yoga is something very different from, as we said, from this position or only breathing and position together. Yeah. So I said here a journey into the ancient practices of yoga and Ayurveda in good pizza, because we also enjoyed Italian food. So this was a nice picture that we share food together when you guys were here. Okay, can you please go to next slide? So the first day we started with Ayurvedic consultation, and this was very, very important, because I could see how Ayurveda can. I knew it before, but I could see it again. How important Ayurvedic medicine can be for many people, and it's not only the medicine, but it's also listening for the people, and and helping them to really change their wrong lifestyle habits, or things that can lead to any suffering or disease or whatever it is. Yeah. So I could really see the importance of health from this holistic perspective, that is not only medicine as we are used here. And now, following up on that, a lot of people come to me and they want to use yoga as well as a medicine. And so this was a big change, and we started with a few people, but definitely it's just the first pillar for this to spread Ayurveda around the part where I live that is not known. And it was also important to understand the need of Italian patients, and the need of a more natural approach to health, and to live a healthy lifestyle. Okay, we can go to the next slide. And in the intervening, we had a fantastic event, which was to talk about all the yoga certification board teacher training. And so we had a discussion and a presentation with other teacher or wannabe teachers, right? And it was interesting, because very few people knew about the yoga certification board, and it was a good opportunity to start, spreading this work that YCB is doing. And there are lots of people that are interested, and but they didn't know much. So it was also a good opportunity to let this work known to everybody. And then we also had a discussion on what is yoga becoming in Italy. So it was also interesting, and that is a discipline that is moving far away from tradition. So, but there is also interest in people in going back to the tradition of yoga. That's what I saw. So there is, and there's something we want to take on. Absolutely. Okay, and then the next, please. Okay, this was one of the main activities that we did, which was a 2-day retreat into the tradition of yoga. And we had many participants to this, and yeah, it was again, you know, a discovery of what yoga really is. What yoga really is about. Union among people, is about being also, like, we did an activity which was like a Mauna silent meditation, and this taught me how to be with people even without words, so that this goes beyond, you know, just language, and is a connection that is even stronger than, you know, the usual we have with language. So it was a whole experience, and you know, people could can you change slide, please? And some of the students did some cleaning practices that they've never done before, and this was really interesting to them as well, how to practice these cleaning techniques. And then Svetanbari helped us also to go into this traditional henna painting, and it was the very nice thing about this is that we painted on each other's body, and so one of the things we could learn is trusting, you know, to trust in each other, which was wonderful. So where all these meanings of the yoga philosophy that were taught, you know, in these activities, that were very, very important for people. And as an outcome of all this, you know, all the people that participated are now really part of the center. So they're not now, they're united with the center, even if we have a new center. You know, we've been going on for like 3 months and a half or so, but these people that participated are now really bonded with, let's say, our yoga family, and it's a different way of approaching each other. And also with the teachers that were present, now 2 of the teachers are going to start working at the center. So is becoming, you know, what you made possible was to grow, or to start actually, you know, having a yoga family there, you know, that is going to spread and so on. But that was the most important thing. And I don't know if I have another slide. Yes. And we had a book launch of Svetanbari ji. She launched her book, which was a success. Fantastic book that, you know, I've taken on translating into Italian. So we will have an Italian version soon. And she did a beautiful presentation on how to, you know, to eat and what to eat and when to eat it. Everybody was so interested in this, and her book was so appreciated. Now I think I have the wrong picture, but there is another picture with all the books that Svetanbari wrote for us. Yeah, so this was an amazing thing as well. Everybody's talking about this as well. Okay, and maybe I have one more slide, I can't remember. Yes, this is just the final slide, just to really show what the yoga was for us, and you know, which was this visual picture of Laura meditating or taking some rest at the lake. So this is yoga calmness, but is also sharing things like food, and also being happy and jumping around, and also love. So this is a final slide that I wanted to put together, because that is what I learned and I want to bring forward from all that. So yeah, that's it. And it was the starting point of something incredible. So thank you very much for all your time and everything you did.
Yes, everybody, once again. So the way Maharishi Patanjali has written Yoga Sutra, in that way, Paola did a mammoth job of being the sutra, being the thread of connecting all these beautiful souls, which helped to have all the smiles. So we go a few slides before, you can see all these beautiful smiles. Yeah, all the smiles that you see on their faces, on all these people's faces, is only because of her. Yeah. And again, one more thing is Mauricio, the way we all talked about with Lionel ji, without Prakriti and Purush, they all are together. And that was very evident here with Mauricio and Paola both being together, supporting each other, complementing each other. And that's what I feel like. There's a saying which says that if you want to run fast, yeah, go alone. But if you want to go long, far away, then go together. And I think from this journey, we all have realized that the real joy and happiness in life is in being together. And it's not only how we cut each other, how we compete with each other, but I guess we have to understand life in another perspective of how we can help each other enjoy. And I guess this picture with the presentation what Paola has made is evident itself, and how maybe rarely such kind of photos are clicked. So thank you, Paola, for giving us this wonderful moments of
Thank you.
joy and happiness.
Actually, I wanted to say, Paola and Mauricio, thank you so much. In Bolzano, actually, Bolzano is beautiful, actually. And why we are able to go to that place is because of you only. Otherwise, like, and it was a very welcoming there, and we loved the Bolzano a lot.
It's a paradise
and
on earth. Okay, like the way in India we call Kashmir as the paradise on earth, and the same way Bolzano in the mountains.
Maupa Yoga Center is very beautiful. The way you arrange this center, to make this center, the decoration, you can call it as design, interior designing.
True.
So it was like really, really appreciable. When I saw first time, I loved it a lot. The precious one and the things where whatever you kept the way, it's a very, very appreciable. Actually, I would love to say that time only I said that, oh, you made it very wonderful. Once you enter into the center, you can feel that things when you enter the center. So
within a small period, she has made an excellent yoga center with blending all the pluses of the East and the West. So you can find all the traditional aspects of yoga, cultural aspects of India in that small place in the Western world. Beautiful. Paul.
Yes, thank you. You both.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You made it.
And I guess we have Ila from Italy. So maybe sometime if it happens that you are traveling from that part of Italy, do visit Paola and her center, Maupa Yoga Center. Yeah.
Yes, definitely, and vice versa. Thank you.
Yes, great.
Lovely.
Thank you.
We move ahead over to Laura.
Namaste. Okay. So, yeah, first I wanted to start by explaining that like more than a year ago, I was in India with Vikas and Shweta, and we were all three dreaming about being in Europe together and showing them the European culture, my Catalan culture, introducing my friends. And actually we were like, oh, but that's gonna be like after a long while. But actually it's been just like a year and a half or something like this, and we made it real. So for me, that's one of the most valuable things, that I had them here and I could introduce them with all this, no? The European culture, my friends, my lifestyle, the same way that I thought for me was an amazing experience to live the Indian culture. For me, it's like really mind-opening. It's like, I think it's the best experience you can live. Like go to different countries and live the different kind of cultures, different kind of educations, different kind of habits. So yeah, I'm very happy to have been with them. So yeah, maybe next slide. Yeah, so yeah, actually I was in Mexico, and then I met them in France, where we all the things that Lionel and Paola have explained. We've been in France, later we were to Italy, and then finally we arrived to Barcelona, my hometown, where first we met my parents, and it was really amazing. They brought Shweta, because they brought presents for everybody. People were amazed to see as well the way, because at the end, this is again sharing as well the Indian culture, no? To see, for my parents to see the way they were giving the gifts, the way they were doing the prayers, the ways like being somehow in India, but in Barcelona. So it was a very nice experience for them. The love they received as well, I think, from each other, from my parents to Vikas and Shweta, and from Vikas and Shweta to my parents. It was amazing. And to all my friends, we did as well a big dinner. We cooked Indian food. Everybody was enjoying so much. And also I took them to different touristic places in Barcelona for them to see as well the representative things. And yeah, I think it was like, for me, that's real yoga, to unify, to share experiences with people of all kinds. And so yeah, next, yeah. Also, well, as you can see here, we met different friends. We met some as well other Spanish students from Swasti. We met one of my best friends who have now a baby. Shweta was so excited to meet a Catalan baby. And yeah, we enjoy a lot. The baby felt the love from Shweta, because actually this baby, mom was saying like, oh, she usually don't like much people to take her, and she's like a bit, you know, and with Shweta was like on the moment that Shweta took her, she was like completely calm and completely happy. So yeah, it says a lot, this. And yeah, Shweta also try some activities there. You can see in the picture, enjoying. Yeah, next slide. Yeah, we also in Catalonia there is a ISKCON center, and I took them there. We had an amazing lunch, and then later we went to see the Krishna temple. And I think it was a very nice experience as well for me to have them there with me in ISKCON Center, and for them to see also Krishna in Catalonia, in Barcelona. So yeah, next slide. Yeah, here as well, I enjoyed a lot seeing the Vikas and Shweta book with my friends, because I think it's very important to spread yoga and to spread consciousness all over the world. And seeing these books here in Barcelona, it makes me very happy, and even more to my friends to have them. And Here is again my parents and my auntie, Maushi, which I think because Shweta enjoyed a lot with her. She's very funny and she has a very nice humor. So yeah, I think it was a very nice experience. And also my friends were very happy to meet them and to get also, they have business and they are very stressed. So Shweta and Vikas, they gave a nice present, which is the the book. And yes, they were very, very happy. Next slide. Yeah, so later, after all these meetings and enjoyment and fun from Barcelona, we organized a retreat in Huelva in one of my friends, and actually is Vika Sanchueta's friends as well. She let us do it in her home. She lives in the middle of Montseny. It's like in the middle of the forest. It's a very nice place with very good energy and very good vibes. So we decided to do there the retreat, and actually a lot of people joined. For me, it was like wow, I got very surprised that so many people joined us. We did a 2 days retreat, like with 2 different groups, and both days it was full. And we did a very complete retreat because we started with prayers, asanas. We did as well some yoga theory, some how to say, like opening mind speeches. We did as well food, and we were teaching how to make the food. We spoke about conscious food, how to eat consciously. People, I think they were very happy to learn how to eat healthy, how to cook Indian food, how to do it, how to eat in the Indian way. We did with hands, you know, it was like really nice, and people were very, very happy to actually leave the Catalan culture aside and go into the Indian culture. So it was, yeah, I think, well, actually we got the feedback from people later that it was one of the best, amazing retreats they did. So yeah, it's good. So next slide. Yeah, here you can see more pictures of the retreat. Also another picture of me, Shweta, and Maushi also. She joined the retreat. So she was so much in love with Vikas and Shweta that she was like, I cannot lose the opportunity to be in the retreat. So she came, and you can see here the example of love. And yeah, here you can see a picture of all the group as well. They were 2 girls from Ukraine as well. They helped us a lot with the preparation, with everything. It was very nice. It was like people that we didn't know, but it was like people that we knew from, in the same time, it was people we knew from all life. No, it was such a good energy and such an amazing love from everybody. Yeah, so next slide. Yeah, here you can see as well, we went to a waterfall. We did a conscious walk through the nature, and we arrived to a waterfall, which it has an amazing water and healing water. And in there, we did some of the henna drawings. We did some mandalas, and people also, they learn how to do it. And yeah, we enjoyed a lot there as well. I think for Vikas and Shweta was a very interesting walk. Also in the walk, we were all speaking about life topics, and I think that's one of the best way to practice yoga. Next slide. Yeah. So later, after the retreat, we went to Cadaqués because Dali is from there, and I knew well, we and Ortrud, which was the friend that she let us do the retreat in her home. She came with us, and then she knew as well because love paintings, and so we took him to the Dali's museum. And Shweta as well, she enjoyed a lot. For the first time, she was in the Dali museum, and I think for both it was a very great experience. And later we went to meet one of the students as well, that she lives in Cadaqués. Actually, they show us a very big proof of love. They let us stay in their home. They prepare food for us. We enjoyed an amazing dinner, amazing breakfast. We also practiced some yoga. She did a session for us. And I think it was a very nice 2 days that we were there. It was a way as well to keep practicing yoga. Next slide. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm very happy that actually I shared a whole month with Vikas and Shweta. Thank you so much. And I hope and I know we will see each other soon, and we will keep doing retreats all over the world, because that was our initial idea, and little by little is becoming real. So yeah, we will see you very soon. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful, Laura. Now the thing is, I don't need to say anything for Laura, but it's for the people that I have to do a formality. Congratulations, and the word congratulations won't be fair enough. Now, as I guess everybody, when you go through what has been happening in this program, we all are a family now, and it's like the way I feel comfortable with my parents, my daughter, Shweta, and everyone in my home. It's that comfortable that I feel when we were at Lionel's place, Paola, or whether we were at Laura's place. So I think it's very inspirational for the world, because today when we look outside, when we are seeing some kind of news, the way things are getting divided, people are getting divided. I guess it is this yoga, the idea of yoga, that helps us all stick together, love each other. And it's not like there are not problems amongst us. We all have differences. I have a lot of problems, but still you all are bearing with me. Shweta, my family, everyone bears. So it's all about how you ignore those kind of challenges that we have, and you still accept that person and the people with love and affection. And that's whether it was Lionel's place, Paola, Laura, everybody's place. They themselves gave away their own home, their own room, and they accepted us in. So that is something which even today in India, it's it's becoming rare and rare. I cannot say I'm grateful, because it's something which is beyond feeling grateful. And I believe it is this powerful Indian culture and the philosophy of yoga that has helped us to reach at this level where we can love each other unconditionally and experience this idea of bhakti yoga. And on behalf of all our family members from India, I again make a wish that someday all of you who are there in Europe and other parts of the world, maybe in US, we have Bankimji, or from Australia, Dubai, we have Ashaji joining in. So all the people, maybe someday in India, we would be able to greet you all. I guess we have Jessica G from Italy, also Ilaria from Italy. So all of you, we would love to have you here in India, and together we want to have you in our home, in our hearts. You are already there, but and the same vice versa. Maybe next time Manisha Ji, Vaidehi, and all our people from India, we would be there at Lionel's place and everybody's place. Maybe Lionel, you have to make a big tent in your lawn to have all of us.
Yes.
No problem, no problem.
and for Paola, we have to take the mountain of yours in Bolzano. Yes, great.
So even I would like to share something.
Please.
So today, after listening to all of you, We as Indian, we feel proud how beautifully you all are spreading the knowledge of yoga, the yogic culture at their native places. It's really hats off to you all. It feels very good.
Yeah, I guess we all deserve applause and clap for all of us.
Yes, tap your back.
Yes, clap your back.
Tap your back.
Yes, now itself, few minutes back, Shweta gave me again. She told me, yeah, it's very important that you learn to appreciate yourself and learn to value yourself, your ideas, your thoughts, rather than focusing on what people say. Yeah. So the same advice which I normally say, but I also need the same. It's like medicine, no? A doctor gives medicine, but doctor also falls sick, so he has to take medicine. So I guess it's okay. We don't need to be shy off. And I'm very happy. Most of the time, Laura is my counselor, personal counselor, and all others also. So I'm very happy to have this family.
Actually, it's like Laura is like our baby. Anvi always counsel because, oh, Baba, you have to do like this. You have to behave like this. And when Anvi is not there, Laura is there. Oh, because you have to change these things. So the baby, which is older than us.
Yeah, we say it's
Actually, Laura, it's a wonderful time, whole month with you. We enjoyed a lot. I appreciate whatever you did for us. For whole month traveling with us, bearing 2 Indians with you, it's a very, very difficult thing. I can understand how difficult it is to be with you.
It's a big pleasure. It's not difficult at all. It's a very big pleasure.
I know. There is something, the bond is there between us, so it's a pleasure for us. But for the other people, oh, what you did for a whole month?
Yeah, and there's one more interesting thing. We have Mohan Shindeji. I would invite him also because when we were in France, in Litholi, we had Arvind and Priyanka Jishi. They both coming in from Switzerland all the way from Zurich to Litholi to be a part of our celebrations. And Mohanji is his father. So thank you very much for having such wonderful kids. They are our lovely friends and helping us wherever we go. We also have Pragati, who is his sister-in-law. So she has always been with us, whether we went to Cambodia, Malaysia, or Dubai. So in this way, all of us, we are connected through some, what we can call it as a thread, a sutra of love and affection. And there are no ifs and buts. There are no conditions. There are no that apply to this. Unconditionally, everybody is a part of this journey. And this reminds me of the idea of Manthan, where when one person is pulling, the other person should know when to release. And that's the secret of how Laura could bear with us. Because she knew the secret. And I guess we all can.
Yes, actually, it's an amazing time with you, Laura. You know the things and we know the things. And most important thing, we enjoyed a lot with your family, especially with your mom. She treated us like I am myself is as her 4th daughter. Like a 4th, she's having already 3 and I am the 4th one. Like that, she's like always with me. And I enjoyed a lot with her. And Martha Maushi, she made us happy.
Even like the same, like my mother is not very comfortable with English. So the same was there. Many Indians have this perception that all the people in Europe understand English. So that's not true. So the same was the scenario, but the love, like mother and her love is the same everywhere in the world. And that we could experience the way she loved us, her family loved us. It was exactly the way when Laura was here, even today, like we have the same bonds. My family, my mother, she's so happy. My parents are so happy always to see Laura. So I guess these are some aspects of life which we can never buy with money, and we cannot chase and we cannot take. This only can happen.
Yes, and these are only the experiences. You have to feel that, you have to be with that moment. They are the amazing one. Whatever we have experienced in last 1 month, I cannot put it into the one line or sentence. Oh, it's difficult because there are many things are there to say. Like simple thing, Christiana ji, I wanted to say Lionel and Helen ji's friend, Christiana ji, she was like 75 years old, and after doing her heart surgery, she was with us
on insulin.
She was with us. She whole day with us. She spent her time with us. She showed each and every part of nursing to us with the same enthusiasm and love.
And even when we were going by bus to Bolzano, she came to drop us along with Lionel ji and Helen ji at 1:30 in the morning. I mean, after a tiring day, So
it's amazing.
So when people ask me what is the scope or what is the career in yoga, I think there are no words to say this. You cannot define this as scope or career. You just have to be it, and you just have to enjoy it. You cannot define yoga. You cannot define its benefits. You cannot define how it feels to be in it. You just can experience.
Yeah, and in Barcelona, because of Laura, we could able to meet a student, Alba, Utkarsh, then we are Manita, then we met Marisa. Marisa was there with a retreat. So it's amazing. Marisa is like passing, like, oh, you are there. She's like touching me. Oh, you are there. You are here. Because we may always online only. We don't know each other. We are just speaking online. And when she came over there, she was like, oh, my gurus are. And she spent whole day with us and she enjoyed a lot. And all the participants who are there, they are amazing. They are loving. They are always like they are ready to take whatever we are teaching. It's difficult to take a culture, learn new things, but they are very enthusiastically.
One thing, for example, Ortrud, who is our common friend, who organized all these retreat and everything in Spain. Now, again, she is very senior. She is a doctor by profession. She has a very heavy practice, but still 4 days she took complete off and she spent all those 4 days with us. We could understand on the last day when her patients were just bubbling, they came all the way into the mountain for her consultation because she had a gap of 4 days. So she gave her own room for us, for like Lionel ji, to stay, and the love is amazing. So we cannot say thanks for all the things.
We can only say the love. It is a kind of bhakti, unconditional love that we experience. When we were there, we experienced that unconditional love.
Laura, then even Marisa, they came all the way from Mexico. Flying all the way from Mexico to Europe to just meet some people. You ask me to go and meet someone in Pune, which is just here, I will say, no, I'm very busy. I will go later. Or I will give all the excuses. So I learned so many things from all of them that, it helped me to
grow myself. Yes, it's a very unique thing that we learned there in Europe. Amazing. And thank you so much, all of you. And because of you, all the things happen.
And most importantly, our daughter, our family members, my mother is there, my father, father-in-law, mother-in-law, all of them, they took care and they supported us.
Our daughter is here with them.
Our daughter blessed us, so we could do all this.
So everyone's love and support, because of this, all the things happen. And Laura, thank you so much. We enjoyed a lot with you whole month. And I really appreciate for us, you fly from Mexico to here. Just for us, she traveled. Just for us. It's like... So thank you all of you. Loads of love.
Yes. So with this, we take the Koro program a little ahead. So I have a session, but we will just close this very shortly. We are celebrating the International Yoga Day, and so a small gesture, we are having yoga volunteer program for the people from Ukraine. So as we said, in Spain, we had some of the students. So it's a completely free program for all the people from Ukraine. So if you know some of the people from Ukraine, do refer this, and whenever they join, we will have this kind of training program for them. next important thing is tomorrow we have Nimai Leela Dasji, who would be the head of the philosophy department of Govardhan Eco Village. His biodata and his work is extraordinary. So tomorrow at the same time, we will meet for sustainability and yoga at ISKCON GEV. This is the topic he is going to speak on. Finally, coming to the conclusion, we will end today's session with the Shanti Mantra. Holding the palms, gently close, inhale deep. Sahana vavatu, sahanau bhunaktu, sahaviryam karvavahai, tejasvinamoditamastu, ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gentle smiling face. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen. Merci beaucoup. Bye bye.